Yes, good morning, everyone. It is a cold start to the day if you haven't yet ventured out wherever you are, despite the fact there's quite a bit of cloud around. But under the clear skies, it's particularly cold this morning. In Tyndrum at the moment, it's -11. In Glasgow, it's -2. There's some freezing fog here, so it could be slippery underfoot on untreated surfaces. Belfast 3, Manchester and Cardiff 5 and London 6. So it's another day for wrapping up warmly if you're just about to head out. Temperature-wise, well, up a little bit on what we're looking at, but the temperatures go up a bit more by the time we get to the end of the weekend.
No storms this weekend.
No, thank you.
That makes a change.
No,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a relief not to have storms.
Absolutely.
Isn't it just?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Carol.
That's right, John. It's been quite grey for a lot of the country for the last few days, hasn't it? And also cold. And in fact, it's going to be cold again today. Good morning, everyone. Temperatures at the moment are well below freezing across parts of Scotland. There's a widespread frost. There's also some patchy fog around. Some of that is freezing fog, so you might find it a little bit slippery on untreated surfaces. But it's also going to be sunny where we've got the clear skies and the low temperatures. Oh, we've got a bit of everything today, John. Almost once again, from snow.
Throw it up in the air, see what comes down.
Exactly. Good morning, everyone. It is a cold start to the day if you haven't ventured out. In some parts of Scotland in particular, temperatures are below freezing. This morning it is a cold start to the day if you haven't yet ventured out, but we do have quite a bit of cloud around. You can see here from one of our Weather Watchers pictures in Scarborough. Now, we have got a lot of cloud across parts of England and Wales in particular this morning, but some clearer skies in Scotland. This picture is from Montrose, and here temperatures have fallen well below freezing.
Hello there, good afternoon. Well, we are in the spell of quieter weather with high pressure in charge, but there is a lot of cloud around. This was a scene captured by one of our weather watchers, a beautifully framed picture of St Paul's, but look at those skies, grey and overcast.
Thanks, Anna. Yeah, we've had some contrasting temperatures across the UK over the last 12 hours or so. Across Scotland last night, well, it was cold and frosty. A beautiful start to the day, but it was bitterly cold in some central areas. The temperature got down to -11 degrees. Even in Glasgow and Edinburgh, it was -6 Celsius first thing this morning. Contrast that to much of England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Much more cloud in the sky at the moment, rather gloomy weather, but that acts like a blanket. It keeps temperatures above freezing, so overnight those temperatures were more like about 5 to 7 degrees Celsius.
Hello again and a very good evening to you. I do love this photo. They look so miserable, don't they, that the sun hasn't come up for their morning walk. And then when it does come up, it's grey and gloomy. We've got a bit more of that to come, I'm afraid. Tomorrow, some drizzle as well added to the mix, perhaps a bit more than we've had. And then we have got lighter winds, but it is still feeling chilly, where we could have some slightly brighter skies on Saturday. If all goes well, the cloud though returns on Sunday, but a touch milder. That's it. Cheerio.
But it's very quiet on the weather front, certainly quiet compared to what we had just a few days ago. Not much change expected for the rest of this week.
Hello there. It's across Scotland where there's been the best of the sunshine over the last few days. A beautiful scene here in Perth and Kinross, although it has been cold. Temperatures overnight well below freezing. A rather frosty day for many. Elsewhere, it's been the cloud, which has been stubborn. A few breaks in that cloud in Staffordshire to bring a bit of brightness for a time.
It's a very festive-looking Leeds Castle, which is not in Yorkshire, it's in Kent, by the way, and looks pretty chilly, Alex.
Absolutely, Mary. Yeah, good evening. And of course, as you say, you would be forgiven if you thought Leeds Castle was in Leeds, like I did the first time I ever heard of it. But this is my second time here, and it is looking absolutely splendid here this evening, really soaking up the atmosphere. We're getting into the Christmas spirit, despite it certainly being on the chilly side. And there is plenty to see and do. 95% of the lights here are also run on LEDs, and the trail is pretty busy this evening, but they certainly have had some quieter nights over the last couple of weeks since they have been open, because they've had to close twice, once for Storm Bert and also for Storm Dara, but No storms on the horizon at the moment, so things look like they're going to be flowing here as we head through the next few days. Dry here this evening, but everybody is wrapped up warm with temperatures dropping. Perhaps not as cold as last night. In Scotland, it got down to minus 11.2 in Perthshire. Very cold. Could be similar to that as we head through into this evening as well. Well, as we head through the rest of this week, as I say, we are going to hold on to the high pressure. That will keep things settled for the time being, but at times we will see some patchy drizzle developing as we head through the next few days. And it does look like the end of the weekend, after a bit of a chilly blip Friday into Saturday, things will start to turn a little less cold into next week. It could be quite changeable at times. The winds are expected to pick up. Well, that's the way it is looking here in Lees Castle this evening in Maidstone in Kent. Lovely, as I say, bit chilly, but certainly beautifully. And I'm going to take a bit of a stroll right now, Mary.
All right, Alex, thank you.